both sides came out and, played their best ball. I think at the end of the day, it came down to, making a few plays that, that made a difference. And then at the end of the game, just being able, as offense, we pride ourselves on finishing it with the ball in our hands. We didn't do that, but the defense went out there and closed it out.
About that, you got the ball in your hand. It's 4th down, and I get it, taking a shot because maybe you get a PI and maybe 11 comes down with it, or if they look to you, maybe you do. But we were kind of surprised that you guys made the snap in that situation. Were you?
No, not really, man. We got all the trust in those guys, man. Whatever 1 and 11 want to do, if that's what they call, that's what they want to do, we rolling with it.
The touchdown that you scored, you and your team, you guys had one. It was 2 plays. It happened like 77 yards in a blink. It's a screen to Saquon, and then it's a shot to you. On a night like this, when 7 might be all we need, right? If we get to 10, we might win. How does that sharpen the focus, understanding how important a touchdown is going to be?
Yeah, man, it takes a lot of focus, man. Like I said, you got to make those big-time plays. And, with the offense, the way we were struggling, all we were saying was somebody got to go out here and make a play. And, Saquon got the big run before I got the big hit.
I can't help but laugh, and I said it again to Joe and Troy. I mean, you guys are the most scrutinized team that wins and wins and wins, right? You got teams out here that are letting coaches go, and they got teams that are, they're out of playoff contention that thought they might be. I root for one in Washington. It's a banged-up group. I'm not going to make excuses, and that doesn't matter to this conversation. My point is you guys just win and win and win. Can you describe what it's like to be inside your group, looking outside at all the chatter that surrounds you all?
It only matters what we do inside the building, man. It's only about those guys that's in there, the coaches. When you're having success, you're going to have people that's, going to talk about you, talk down there, going to hate on you. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing something right.
Cat Williams taught us that, didn't he? He said you better get some by the end of summer, but you guys just continue to win games however it's required. And the championship mindset of your group, I just feel like it's evident. And does it matter to you guys how you win games?
Nah, it don't matter, man. As long as we come out up top, we got things we need to clean up. That's always, but long flight back. Glad we got the dub.
How would you describe Lambeau? I mean, we had 2 hours in countdown, and obviously, Kelsey's the guy that played with you guys for so long, and I just marvel at what this place is. I mean, it's Green Bay. If you've never been here, it sits in the middle of really nowhere. It's a very small town, and it means everything to them. Is it the kind of thing that you guys kind of take in?
Me personally, yeah, man. I enjoy playing in this atmosphere. First time being here, first time playing in it, man. I enjoyed every second of it.
I mean, from what it was described to you as, did it live up to the rep? Because, I mean, coming out of the SEC or whatever else, I mean, there's gigantic stadiums, and this one is one of the biggest in the NFL. I just feel like the atmosphere is a singular. I don't think there's anything else quite like it.
I would say it's up there with probably the best places I've been. It's definitely up there.
For you personally, I don't have my box score in front of me, but I believe you, wasn't a lot of offense, but you had a huge first down catch and a touchdown catch. You've been, between the Minnesota game and this game, I feel like you're really elevating. Have you felt like things starting to click? Because it's obviously been something people wondered about the passing game, and you've really been excellent of late.
Man, that's just the standard we hold ourselves to in our room, man. When the ball comes to you, make the play. And we pride ourselves on that. We're not making no excuses, no matter what the throw is. If it touch our hands, we expect ourselves to make it. And that's just the standard that we hold ourselves to.
All right. Last thing as it relates to the Eagles, looking at kind of the amount of runway left. This was a huge one potentially for home field. How early does the thought about playing in another great home venue, the Link, how early does thought about the possibility of you having home field throughout the playoffs begin in your room?
We just stay the course, man. We focus on it 1 week at a time. At the end of the day, whether we're in the Link or not, we got to go out there and play our brand of football. That's all it comes down to, no matter where you're playing it.
Okay. I believe you. Like 1 game at a time, I get it, but I do think that in the big picture, you guys know the value of the Link.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Like I say, best fans in the world, man. A lot of teams have a lot of problems when they come to the Link.
Man, I root for Washington, man. They made me I put cream cheese head on my head. I mean, they kind of compel you to want to be part of the party, and you gave them something to cheer about tonight, man. Good health the rest of the way. Congratulations on the victory tonight. Thanks for coming out here.
Thank you.
Oh, we've impacted things. In the end, Philly wins, and we head up to the booth to visit with Joe and Troy. And Joe, I have all these things I'm ready to ask you about, but I got to throw them out the window and just ask what you and Troy thought about that decision late. You go for it on 4th down, and I couldn't believe they snapped it, and you hand Green Bay an opportunity. I'm curious what you all think of it now.
Yeah, I mean, we're always questioning stuff like that up here, but we're still talking about it here during the commercial when we threw it to you and you take over. We're still talking about it, just kind of surprising. But they end up getting away with it. But to throw that pass downfield, they could have punted. That even booming it out of the back of the end zone, it's 15 more yards of field position. It surprised us, and it gave Green Bay a chance, but they couldn't do anything with it.
Troy, this Philadelphia team is so scrutinized, right? But as I said, they managed to just win and win and win. And they are the reigning champions of the world. I mean, it certainly gives us things to talk about and wonder what the hell is that about. They just win football games. What do you make of them right now?
Well, I still think they're a really good football team. I mean, it's not easy to win here at Lambeau. We certainly understand that. The defense, I thought coming into this game as we move through the rest of the year, the defense is only going to get better. I didn't expect that dominant of a performance that they had tonight in this ball game. But, yeah, that's just kind of how they've been. I mean, it's not about style points, and they've never really been about that. And that's how this year has gone for them. I know the way they began the year, played a lot of really good football teams, played a lot of good defensive teams. They did again tonight. They found ways to win. And when you win those games like this one on the road against teams that you think are going to be in contention, but it'll be interesting to see what happens with Green Bay after this game. I mean, this is a type of loss. I mean, it could unravel on you in a hurry. Now they've lost back-to-back games, so we'll see. But I like Philadelphia. I like the toughness and the grit that they've shown, even though it doesn't always look pretty.
Not only have they lost back-to-back games here, Troy, their 3 losses this year. They gave up 13 to Cleveland, lost, 16 to Carolina, lost, and 10 here, lost. I wonder, can you be a championship team if your defense hangs those kind of numbers and you can't outscore?
Well, I've constantly heard that defense wins championships.
Exactly.
So, when you hold a team under 17 points in today's game, teams win those games. I mean,
right.
They win a lot of those games. I think coming into this game, only 6 losses when that's happened, and 2 of those have been with the Packers. Now 3 of the 7 have been with the Packers. So the offense just hasn't been able to find their way. They haven't been at full strength. I know it's frustrating for everybody involved, but this is a concern right now, certainly, by the way that they came out and played tonight and what everyone anticipated to be a really huge game as far as what this is going to do at the end of the season.
Joe, it's Vegas next week. Maybe we catch a show, play some Pai-Gow poker. What do you think?
I'm in. Cirque du Soleil. Yeah, whatever you want to do. Just text me. We'll figure it out. Maybe go to the Sphere, see Wizard of Oz.
Whoa, all right. Well, whatever. I'll follow your lead. Look forward to being with you guys out there. It'll certainly be warmer inside in Vegas.
You draft a quarterback like they did with Jack.